evening, viewers. Welcome to Chocolate TV, episode 25, I think it is. It's Monday, and it's the 30th of August. And we are trying two different chocolates today. We're trying a Belgian chocolate, and I never realized what country this was from. Made in UK, it seems to be. It's Gallen Virtuoso Gallen Noir, 60% cocoa, no sugar added. So this one is for diabetics. And the other one is Montezuma, very dark chocolate, 73% cocoa, with beans from the Dominican Republic, and everything. It is cocoa, sugar and vanilla, is organic. Without further ado, let's move on to tasting. And you remember how you taste chocolate? You look at the color and the texture, and then you sniff it. You try to find some scent, except for the chocolate scent, which is often there, obviously, because it's chocolate. And then you taste it, and you let the chocolate melt in your mouth. You can chew it a little bit to just grind it down so it melts easier in your mouth, but you have to let the chocolate melt in your mouth so it can hit your palate, the taste buds on your tongue, and then you can feel different things, not only chocolate or sugar. Maybe you can find something else. And it's all about your memory. What have you tasted before in your life? Can you associate that memory with something you taste at the present? We start off with the Galler, 60% cocoa, sugar-free. Let's look at the color. It's actually quite reddish brown. Light for being a 60% cocoa. Nice. Good shine, good gloss. Seems very well made. And let's try to see if we can find something besides chocolate. Yeah, we find some cedar box, wood, dry, fine grinded wood. And some, I wouldn't say spice because it's not hot, more like herbs, dried herbs of some sort. If I were tasting wine, I would say this was more like hay, yellow grass, ryegrass, and a faint scent of some red berries actually. Yeah, let's take a bite. Grind it up and then let it melt and hit your tongue. Quite nice finish, very lean, smooth and gentle. There's no attack from any sugar acid, it's no attack from the chocolate acid. Creamy. Very creamy. Some taste of almost like nougat. So it's some almond, some tree bark actually, and some, yeah, chocolate of course. No fruit comes to play. I thought it would, but no. It's more like, yeah. We'll stick to that. Some almond, some chocolate, some tree bark, and it's all a gentle flavor. Gentle flavor tapestry on your tongue. creamy all the way. That's a nice chocolate. It's a 5 in my book. Not bad. If you're diabetic or you want to stay off sugar, this is absolutely something you should check out. Well made chocolate. So let's go organic. This is sugar, this one. So it's coconut, sugar and vanilla. It doesn't say if it's cocoa butter, but I guess so, because it said 73% cocoa solids, and that could mean that there's some cocoa butter in it too. Break it off. This is not as red as the Belgian Galler. This is more like a dark brown, chocolatey color, with some hints of black actually. Yeah, seems to be a very solid piece of chocolate. As you heard it, really cracked. That is a sign of good making of a chocolate bar. If it cracks, all right, yeah, that's it. So let's see if we can find any scent or smell or something like that. Quite fruity. Not fruity, but it's a fruity smell. Some tangerine, some red currant, chocolate of course, a slight hint of sugar. I can't scent the vanilla. And a little bit, a heat component. I can't say what it is, but yeah. Well, not bad so far. Let's taste. By the way, take the whole. Very dry and bitter at the start. Really a bitter attack. Yeah, there's wood, there's dark chocolate, there's I would say overripe gooseberry. You know, gooseberry is quite acid and gingerly, but no, this is overripe. They've gone past the acid and the gingerly. They've gone into some sweet green tasting flavor. Pardon my English. Chocolate's mid-on, still dry, very chocolatey focus. The wood, the dryness, feels almost like you eat a spoonful of sawdust from a dark tree, from a mahogany perhaps, or oak. Oak is not that dark, is it? No, it's not. The back end has some creaminess to it and a little bit of acid just at the end. Well, all in all, a good chocolate. Hope it's not a revengeful chocolate, because I'm not giving it more than 5, just like the other. A bit dry. Very dry in the end, long aftertaste. Well, that's really good, isn't it? So, now it's a 6. Montezuma, I hope he won't be revengeful. Montezuma's revenge everyone who's been to Mexico have perhaps had that. It's not a pleasant thing to catch. Well, that's all for this week. I hope to see you next Monday, and